What is up, guys? It's your boy Notorious, back again with another video. Today I'm gonna be discussing to you guys about the placement of your tattoos and like where, like how to discover where you want your tattoos, right? Not just like where you want your tattoos, but like what tattoos you want to get, right? So smash the like button, comment what you think, subscribe if you. Let's get into it. So I mainly talk about like success and stuff, but as a tattoo artist, I feel like deciding about your tattoos is as important as like success, right? So just to get into it, you know, as a tattoo artist, I always hear clients, they always tell me like no, I don't want to get a tattoo yet because I want to get ripped first, right? And I remember I would always hear that, and I was like a lot chunkier, right? And I was like, what you mean? Like I thought that was dumb, right? Because I was like, you know, it's like it's not gonna look that different, you know what I mean? It's like if you get liposuction, yeah, but if you just like, because you have all that loose skin and stuff, but if you just like work out and you're just like chilling and it's like working out, then it's like you're gonna like be proportionate, you know what I mean? Because I've lost weight and my tattoos don't really look that different, right? I mean, yeah, but whatever. But like right now, I be looking in the mirror, right, and I'm like, you know, I don't want to do my chest until I'm like ripped, right? And I'm like, oh, I sound like my clients. And at first I was like, oh, nah, you don't gotta do that, little bro. But then I'm like, oh, you know what? I want to get ripped first. So yeah, what was I saying? You know, tattoos are permanent, and for me, it's funny because I mean, like all my because I was honestly, you know, it makes sense for me to make this video because I was looking through my my camera roll earlier, right? And like deleting pictures, and I was seeing a lot of old tattoos that I wanted to get, right? And I was like, oh, these tattoos, I used to want them, and I was thinking, do I still want them? And it's like I wouldn't not get them, right? Like they were like Naruto tattoos mainly. It was like mainly Naruto and Pokemon tattoos, and it's like I already have Naruto and Pokemon tattoos, so it's like, to me, when I think about it, I'm like, this kind of childish, right? As a man of my age to be getting like Naruto tattooed, but it's like I already have tattoos of Naruto, so it's like, bro, I have Peppa Pig tattooed on me, bro, and I'm like a grown ass man, so it's like, you know, I still have it to this day, and it's like that goes into like meanings, right? Because a lot of people are like, oh, I need tattoos with meanings. Like for me, I don't care about the meaning of a tattoo. I mean, like all tattoos have meaning if you just put the meaning in them, right? Like I just tattooed Chip Skylark on me, right? That has meaning to me. Also, like Chip Skylark getting chased by a bunch of girls, right? Not just Chip Skylark, but you know, Peppa Pig, that has meaning to me too, right? It was my first tattoo I ever got. It was the first. Well, it wasn't the first. It was the first time I ever did a tattoo on myself, right? But I just hear a lot of times like people complaining about, like, not complaining about placements of tattoos, but not like that they complain about the tattoo, but it's like they think about, oh, where should I I'm not sure where I should put it, or like I'm not sure how it's gonna, like, if I'll still want it, like the permanence of it, right? And it's like for me, I always tell them like I regret a lot of my tattoos, right? Like I'd be looking at my arm in videos and I'm like, damn, bro, that shit looks kind of dumb, you know? And I'm just like, you know, if I'm gonna be honest, I never paid for a tattoo because I work in a tattoo shop, so it's like I get tattooed whenever I want. But it's like, if I would have gotten a tattoo now, I would have been like, you know, got something cooler, right? Because it's like, the thing is like, I mean, look, I just totally skipped over this point. For me, I don't really care about meanings of tattoos, right? I feel like it's more beneficial as a person, because it's like, you know, when you get tattoos, it's because you want attention, right? A lot of the times, because it's like, why do guys, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, as a person working at a tattoo shop or tattoo shops, guys get tattoos because they want girls, right? Because girls are like, oh, I like tatted men, right? And it's like, and there's guys that they literally ask me to tattoo, like, what do you think girls would like, right? Like, and I'm like thinking in my head, this is, you know, it's so funny, bro. Now that I think about it, it's so funny. Rest in peace to my boy, right? But it's so funny because it's like, I told him, all right, so look, I'm gonna be super vulnerable, right? it's so funny how this just came to my head, because I said, because he asked, because I was doing the interviews heavy, right? And then I pivoted to like tattooing, and he said to me, "Oh, why'd you stop interviewing? You started tattooing?" And I said, "Oh, I was getting more girls like tattooing than interviewing, so it's just like you know, it was just like a natural transition, because it's like when I'm interviewing people, I get male attention, but then it's like when I tattoo, I get female attention. So in my little kid head, I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me do this, right?" And he says to me, bruh, he says, "That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life," right? And now that I realize it, I realize he's just hating, right? He was just hating on me. Cause his like, I don't want to talk shit about bro, and it's funny because last time I saw him was like literally where I'm at right now. I don't want to talk shit about bro, but like I'm like, when I play back these things, I'm just like, So his girl ended up doing tattoos, so it's like funny to me, right? But then it's like, bro, like I'm not like, again, I'm not complaining or nothing. But then he would like tell, like when I would tattoo him, he would say like, "Oh, you like, what do you think girls would like?" And I'm like, well, I wouldn't. Now in my head, I'm like, didn't you clown me for saying that like tattoos was better than interviewing because I got more girls tattooing? But now you're asking me what tattoos would girls like, right? When tattoos are supposed to be like sentimental to you, you know? I don't know, bro. It's like full circle moment. Now I'm just like realizing it. Anyways, what was I saying? Let me see. I'm like dealing with something right now, so it's like kind of annoying. But anyways, yeah, tattoos. One thing I love about tattooing is that it gives me like a excuse to shave, right? Like, cause right now I just slid my arm, and it's like, oh, what the hell? Like, it low-key feels like a girl, right? Cause it's like my body's normally hairy all the time, so it's like I always feel like rugged. But then whenever I tattoo, it's like I feel smooth, and it's like it feels like a girl. I don't know. Anyways, let me calm down real quick. What was I saying? Yeah, tattoos. Like for me, I don't really care. Like for me, you know, I got tattoos for sentimental reasons, right? But I mean, I'm not gonna hate on that mentality of like, oh, you should get tattoos that girls like, right? Because at the end of the day, if your tattoos look dumb, because there's guys that they just get like traditional, like those stickers, right? And I would see that those guys got girls, so I was like, oh, so you can just get whatever you want tatted. But it's like, if your tattoos look kind of dumb, then it's like mine you would consider tribal, right? Like you would consider the tattoos that I have as tribal. This is from Fullmetal Alchemist, right? Like I have the Philosopher's Stone, like how Scar has, and then I have like this song, right? It's called Brothers, and then I have the Fullmetal Alchemist, the Alchemist symbol, and then on the other side I have I don't know if you can see, but it's like Pride, right? It's Pride the homunculus from Brotherhood, and then here I have, you know, I have the, what is this? The Ouroboros, and then I have the other part of the Philosopher's Stone, right? And it's like funny, bro, because it's like at the time I thought it would look sick, right? But the thing is, I wanted to be tatted, right? So it's like, this is cool and all, but it's not. It doesn't fill my whole entire arm up, right? Like that's why I don't have this one tatted yet, because I wanted to get like, actually I want to like have a sleeve, you know what I mean? Either have a sleeve or just have like nothing on this arm. Like this is the arm that I do like whatever I want with, right? And it's like, and it goes hand in hand with like the show, right? Like in Fullmetal Alchemist, there's like this is my hand of destruction, right? This is my hand of creation. And so this is the hand that I used to destruct, even though this is my dominant arm that I used to write with, right? And what was I talking about? Basically, you know, Fullmetal Alchemist has like a lot of sentimental value, right? And there was only one time where someone like actually recognized like, oh, Fullmetal Alchemist, right? And it's like, I like when people like this. I have right here, I don't know if you can see, I have Marceline, the vampire queen, right? This one is my favorite tattoo because it gets recognized the most, right? Like anytime like if I'm at like a grocery store or like a Starbucks or like literally anywhere, like girls are always like, oh, I like your tattoo, right? And so I have this whole arm tatted, basically, right? I have Invader Zim. I've never seen anyone compliment my Invader Zim tattoo, right? I've never once in my life. And I have a little Playboy bunny, and if anything, that one is. I remember one time I went up to this girl, like this. She was like this Indian girl, and I go up to her and I'm like, trying to get her number and stuff, and her mom comes out and she's like, her mom starts grilling me. She's like, oh, what do you do? Da 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 da. And she looks at my tattoo and she sees a Playboy bunny, and I could tell she like didn't approve, and I was like, and I thought it was funny. What was I talking about? I forget. But yeah, it's like, to me, at first I thought tattoos were like for you to be like, oh, I want to get a tattoo. But honestly, bro, I feel like they're better for like making friends. Like, it's easy to make a friend when you have like fucking cat dog tatted on you, right? Like, I have cat dog on my leg, and it's like it's somewhere that no one will ever see it. Well, like most people won't see it, but it's like I have cat dog on my leg. And it's like if someone grew up watching Cat Dog, which is like 90% of like people my age group, and it's like, oh, you fuck with Cat Dog? That means that we kind of have a similar wavelength, because that means that we grew up around the same time. It's like I might see someone and not know how old they are exactly, but it's like if you watch TV, because it's like there's people that didn't have cable, right? And it's like if you didn't have cable, then it's like I don't think that you could really be my friend, because it's like most of my mind is just like TV, like Nickelodeon and shit. So it's like like when someone recognizes my tattoos, it's like, oh, okay, we can be friends, like, right? Like if a girl says, oh, I like your Marceline tattoo, that means that she watches Adventure Time, and it's like Adventure Time is like one of those kind of shows that is like brain rot, right? And it's like fries your brain. So it's like it means that her and I are at the same frequency of fried brain, right? So that means that we can get along, because she likes Adventure Time and I like Adventure Time, right? Whatever. I don't know. I hope this has inspired you to get what you want. I mean, whatever. I mean, for me, I think the only dumb tattoos, but obviously, is like I understand them for like a reason. It's just like when you try to like make yourself like look like a demon, I guess. Like I won't say it's dumb, but it's like, I mean, most tattoos are like, if you think about it, like demonic, right? Like I have a bunch of demonic tattoos, like Pride, right? From What Alchemist. It's like a literal demon, It's like the epitome. And I have Ryuk from Death Note. So I'm going on like a little tattoo tour right now. And I have like Ryuk, right? And it's like Ryuk is like is a Shinigami, right? So it's like, it's just funny because it's like most tattoos are by nature demonic. I feel like nowadays tattoos have become less, like there's like less skulls and less like it's like less tough, That's why my tattoo name is now Lucky 7 tattoo, because it's like my tattoos aren't like demonic. My tattoos are not healing. They're like, they're prosperous. That's what I would say. My tattoos are prosperous, and my tattoos grant prosperity. So with that being said, like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Nictorious at 6 Feet Interviews. I'll make a video talking about your question. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon to donate to my charity, Hand on the Mountain. Link is in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.